Hey aliens, in this entry I am going to be customizing this Canis Kalahari over here. So to give a rundown, this vehicle is based on the Citroën Méhari. Well, the one I found is the 1970s version, which I think matches most with the out exterior looks, with this soft top over here that I'm not sure if you can actually fold it down, or you have to remove it, fold it, and then like put it in the bed of the truck completely. Well, I wouldn't say this is a truck. It's more like a hobby vehicle. It doesn't even feel like a car actually. So take a look at this guy and then compare it to that full size SUV right over there. It looks like a tiny little toy. Well, anyhow, the rims actually looks like the real life variant as well. Well, not really variant, it took reference of the real life vehicle, so it looks like the actual thing. This is a replica, I would say. So the replication is quite accurate compared to the other vehicles that Rockstar had actually tried to do, such as the I don't know what that's called, but the Audi RS3. It doesn't really look like one. It's too boxy. It's too boxy, and yeah. So let's customize it. Okay, armor, brakes. We're going all the way up. So and I'll talk to you guys about the performance later on. We'll first do the one of these. So let me take a look real quick. Is there a transmission? Yes. And turbo. I'm not really noting down the price that it takes to upgrade this vehicle, but I would say roughly around for all vehicles, roughly around 700,000, or like about 100,000 if you're customizing this type of vehicle that doesn't really have any customization. For tuners, about 500,000, and military almost to a million, because you have all those specifications that you can put on, like lock-on jammer and stuff. But anyways, let's head over to look at the exterior modifications that we can do. So stock front bumper, I would assume it is this piece over here. Oh, and this is more like a ramp bar over here. So it's a bull bar matte black, or we can go with the secondary matte black bull bar. Looks a lot meaner. I think this actually fits if you want to take this thing off-road or something, which I doubt you can, but we'll try that out later on, give it a test drive. So I don't want to go for anything that mean today. And then here you can have a matte rear bumper, and you only have one selection. It's a bit moderate as well. It's not that mean and aggressive, so we'll put that on, and it quite matches the front one. Although the front one isn't like poking out, the front one doesn't poke out any selection, and this one does actually. So you can see it's a little bit poking out over here, but anyhow. And then let's head over to exhaust. You only have another selection. So this is the straight exit, straight fully back, and then for the stock exhaust, it bends over to the left. I think this one looks a bit more, it's out of the way when you're off-roading, and then it looks a bit more natural, so we'll go for this one. The hood, we can add a spare tire up onto it. But adding a spare tire, I want to actually change the wheels. I want to take a look what fits. So I think we will leave that to be no spare tire, because the Rockstar, they never made, or however however you wanna see it, the game developers, they never made it, so the spare tire actually changes with the tire that you wheels, the actual wheels that you change. So let's to the home real quick. Okay, it's not anything special, it's taken from some other vehicles. And I mean, going for Xenon, this car is based in 1970. It doesn't really look like 1970. It looks like a toy vehicle, and that just released last year, or that past 2 years during the pandemic, which I don't think any toy companies would do that. Anyhow, plates. I think the blue on yellow on blue actually goes with it pretty well. because it's like a more of a classic vehicle and stuff. Okay, respray. Okay, let's take a look at respray real quick. Actually, are there any liveries? There aren't any livery options for this vehicle. So let's head over and select something that actually fits on the vehicle. Carbon black refined. What does it seem a little bit like wooden colored? Like a little bit of leather color up there. And infrared black. Oh, pardon my pronunciation. Not really good with that. Phonics. Toronto red. Oh, these are metallic. I thought I would click on metals. Let's check metals. That's what I see, and it's still a little bit perovskite on there. Oh, gold actually looks quite good. It looks like something that would be in a museum. And this is a bit brushed. Yeah, brush gold. And then let's just take a look at classic, because I just want to look what goes well on this vehicle. Pink, it looks absurd. I'm not going for that. Yellow actually looks quite good, but not this type of yellow, the more orange-ish yellow. Bronze, it goes too well with the seats, and there aren't any windows to cover that up. So I think we'll go with yellow, and we'll go with metallic, and we're going with yellow, or yes, yellow. Okay, we'll take this one. And perovskite, let's take a look what we can do to make it a little bit more dynamic. How about that? Brown, blue. I'm not really seeing any difference. Midnight blue, I think midnight blue is good, and it adds a nice shade to it, but not really obvious though. Skirts, I mean, why the hell not? Transmit, oh, I already done that. Turbo, yeah. Okay, now for the wheels. For the windows though, I would like to walk through it quickly. The light smoke actually looks quite good, but the windshield, of course, doesn't get affected anyhow. We'll get the night smoke, it adds a nice touch to it. Wheels, now we're talking. We already have bulletproof on it. Is it on it on a on default? I'm not so sure on stock. I think I had customized this vehicle before, but oh yes, you can't get it on any of the websites, so I think I got it from the Casino Wheel Spin, which is really lucky, because it was like a mystery vehicle. Very lucky of me to get it. I'll have a sort of a little rating section, and if I would actually recommend this vehicle. Oh, this looks absurd with the tiny little wheels. Oh, lowrider, the tires actually fit quite well. Oh, the split 6. I think we'll go with split 6. It is just like the default wheels. Split 6, the classic rod. It looks good on almost any vehicle, I would say. So we'll get the split 6. Let's note that down. This doesn't really look so good. Off-road, I mean, nobody would really take this vehicle off-road, and it looks a little bit, I mean, it fits, it is style, but I'm not really going for off-road anyhow. And I just want to take the, if we place track on it, it looks absurd. Okay, let's go with a split 6. It's not here, it's in the rudder. Okay, let's go. Wheel color, black. Or we do a matching yellow. It doesn't look that good. Or we match the interior color, which is not really that natural as well, because we can see it from the outside. So we'll go with black. Black always goes well. Okay, is that all? Yeah, windows. Okay, that's all. So a little bit of customization. Let's drive out and take a look at its performance real quick. Okay, leaving the place over here. Okay, I'm not registered at the boss. I don't want anything to be vague right now. Okay, first off, this vehicle feels like almost any other vehicle, I would say. It's not quick, it's nimble, it's because it's light. It doesn't have excess like glass panels on it and stuff. It's only like the body and the soft top, which is lighter. Okay, I really like the sound of this vehicle though, especially with the turbo. Does sound a little bit over the top for this small of a vehicle. Yeah, I would assume this vehicle ran on a motorcycle engine, which I think Citroën actually does that. A little French vehicle manufacturer over there. Or that was the BMW that they created. One-man grocery vehicle, which you can really hold any groceries in, with 3 wheels and 1 light. And it appeared to Mr. Bean. I have no idea. I'm all over the place right now. I have no idea where those things come from. Okay, let's just give it a drive. Okay, let's do first person. How about that? Okay, I can't seem to hit the horn. I don't know what's wrong with my graphic auto, but this steering wheel is like you just find a piece on it out of a junkyard and you pop it on it. So I think it fits because this vehicle is like really strapped down, I would say. And yeah, here are the headlights, 4 headlights, and then 2 brakes, and then the side steps. Let me take a look. So side steps, I mean, you wouldn't really need these side steps. Yeah. Okay then. Also, the door is really small on this vehicle. Let's take a look. Here. The doors are really small. Oh, I like that little detail over there. The rotary rolling down window thingy. Even though there aren't any windows over here. I have no idea why they actually added that. Okay. Oh, there is seat belts over there. Attention to detail real quick. Yeah. Because there's not really much to say about this vehicle. I need to talk into the details. Otherwise, I have nothing to say. And yeah, I think this vehicle is not worth it to get. But if you like collecting these types of vehicles, absolutely go ahead. I'm not gonna. I was gonna say I'm not gonna stop you, but who am I to say? Well, let me just tell you that. Anyhow, let's take this vehicle off-road, and I'll meet you guys there. Okay, we are arriving on site. Let's take a left turn over here over the double yellow lines. Not gonna lie, when I was driving here, I hit a curb and it didn't end so well, so I'm not so sure. I'm not so confident about this vehicle. However, I really do like the engine noise of this vehicle. The engine sounded like it's humming when you're just cruising along the road. It's humming, the engine noise. I'm just gonna let you guys take a listen while it's idle. Alright, let's go off-road. Okay, and you guys can take a listen while I'm driving as well. You can hear it humming, like going like growling as well. It's not aggressive, but it's really soothing somehow. Absolutely. Okay, this isn't really any off-road trail. I'm just taking it out of the dirt. I think I'll find a good cliff, not really cliff, good like angle that we can climb. I see this is promising. Oh yeah, now you see it's struggling to get up hills over there. Like good off-road vehicles can get up there, and any GTA vehicle can get up there. Oh, well, get up there like this vehicle, a little bit struggling, a little bit slipping. That's what I would say. And you gotta do some acrobatics with shift and control or whatever you run, and stealth button there to like tilt it from the back. Oh, the brakes are surprisingly good on this vehicle. Absolutely. So I would say this vehicle is good to handle if you're a decent driver. I'm not saying I'm a decent driver. I'm and I don't want to get you clinging on it, but I would say I'm pretty good at driving. So yeah, the handling rating is, I'll give it a 7 or a 10. How about that? Because, well, it's not really meant for anything. And the looks, 0 out of 10. Not really like it, not my style. Absolutely not my style. I don't even want to collect it. Don't want to even look at it another day. It's not like I don't like it, it's just not my style. And what else can we say? Handling, now we got the exterior customization. How about that? Some people like customizing the vehicle. 0 out of 10. It's only like a couple of options that I showed you. And the only thing that you can do is you can do with any other vehicle. The wheels, except for the MOC, of course, you can't even change anything about the exterior of it. And yeah, customization, handling, and driving. I think I should compile a list of things to rate on. So based on what I said, I think I gave a 7 out of the handling, right? And the other 2 are 0. So it's 7 out of 30, so I do not recommend this vehicle unless you're collecting it. Now I crashed it. Yeah, whatever. Alright, I will go ahead and sell this vehicle and add those Santos customs actually. Alright, then I'll see you guys in the next one. I can't think about anything original. See you guys in the next entry.